Here again, I'm Philippe Tifo, the Cell Director of VoIP.ms. I'm with Joseph Montes, the channel director or partner. Your
Channel
title is
manager.
with
Yeah.
all the countries and all the cities is very long, so maybe you can help me on this.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Philip. So my name is Joseph Montes, channel manager for VitalPBX. I am the one that will answer your emails and your phone calls if you ever get to call us from the North American, Europe, Southeast Asia region, Africa as well. So I will be your point of contact with any questions or comments that you might have about Vital PBX and aid you find the great perfect solution for you with Vital PBX.
Great, thank you. So a little bit of the agenda of our webinar today. So I'm gonna pass the mic shortly to Joseph to talk about Vital PBX, and after I'm gonna present VoIP.ms to people who don't know about us. So I'll let you start it.
Okay, perfect. Let me start sharing my screen. Can everybody confirm that they can hear me and are able to see my screen?
I do see your screen, so it
Okay.
should be good.
Okay. Perfect. So, thank you everybody for coming today. Today we're going to be talking about a little bit about Vital PBX and how you can potentiate a PBX solution and our work with VoIP.ms and how you can use both solutions to make your business better. So, once again, a little bit about myself, Joseph Montes. So you do not forget how my face looks right now. I'm right here. So, what is Vital PBX? So, Vital PBX is a unified communications PBX system that can be installed anywhere. So, you can download Vital PBX from our website and install it on any environment that you look forward to. So, it can be dedicated hardware, virtual machine, or with a VPS service provider such as Google Cloud, DigitalOcean, Vultr, among many others. So there's a little screenshot of the new login screen for the newest version of Vital PBX. So a brief history of Vital PBX. The project started in 2011. This project was originally known as at the Astrovox project. So this came around the time where there were so many changes on the Asters world with the asterisk managers or asterisk management systems, where FreePBX was purchased by Sangoma. There was some stuff going on with Elastics, which was another popular distribution at that time, and us, the original group, were looking into having an alternative to all that because we didn't know where everything was heading commercially and how we were able to distribute and install this to our clients. So it was decided that we were going to create our own Asterisk manager. In that time, we called it the Astrovox project. Then going to the IT Expos in Florida and meeting with people there. In 2014, we made an alliance with the people at Zorcom. Zorcom is an Israeli company that creates powerful hardware for telephony. So we made an alliance with them to potentiate this project and start making the co-development between the two companies, Zorcom and in our case we are Telesoft SA. So around 2014, this is where the new project started, and we called it Ombutel. So if some of you know about the Ombutel project, this was the older version of what eventually became Vital PBX, and this is what we co-developed with Zorcom. Then around 2017, the Vital PBX company is born. As Zorgum and us, we had different ideas on where we wanted to take the software. They are more hardware oriented, and we are more software oriented. So we decided to part ways in a friendly manner. We're still friends with them. So they decided to give back the project back to us, and we decided then and there to turn it into its own company. So that's where the name Vital PBX comes from, and we started Vital PBX LLC. So where does Vital PBX stand today? So as of today, you will know Vital PBX as its intuitive and responsive design. So we have an interface that will adapt to any size screen that you have, and we try to make our workflow as intuitive and as understandable as possible. Our whole team comes from the telephony world. So our team comes from people that were systems integrators and MSPs for systems like Alcatel, Avaya, Cisco, Mitel, Nortel. So we are very familiar with the telephony world. So we try to develop Vital PBX into the most telephony-oriented program, rather than it being IT-oriented, as other Asterisk solutions can be, where you require a little bit more technical knowledge to implement, while Vital PBX is very telephony oriented. So if you're a power user that knows their telephony, you will see that Vital PBX will provide that for you. We're also very secure oriented. So we try to make our software as secure as possible. We have various tools from the basic ones that you expect from a system, like intrusion detection with the fail to ban, and also we have an integrated firewall that you can configure and put some limits onto, as well as other add-ons, commercial add-ons that we offer, like the OpenVPN add-on and the Geo firewall that will allow you to block the access from specific countries. And we also try to make it reliable. The newest version for Vital PBX is going to be Debian based. So we're looking to always be on top of the most supported technologies. And we also try to make Vital PBX available for different industries like call center and enterprise, and allow you to install it on your most preferred server environments. So speaking of that, some key features for Vital PBX. We are apt for every environment. So you will find Vital PBX very useful for the enterprise, carrier, call center, the education or hospitality industry, and hospitality being the newest one that we are introducing for Vital PBX, with a new add-on that should be available within the next couple of days, with the where we're making an alliance with the people at Char, so char.es, with their PMS link that will allow you to connect Vital PBX with over 150 PMS software solutions using their PMS link gateway application. And as you can see, we cover a lot of the different industries for where you might need a PBX as a solution. So enterprise and carriers are one of the most popular, as well as call centers, as we have different tools, such as our multi-tenant solution. So Vital PBX does have a true multi-tenant solution, which allows you to have multiple companies with one single Vital PBX installation, which optimizes your resources, since you do not need to allocate resources for each one of those tenants or companies. And you can do a very nice thing such as shared trunks. So let's say you have your different customers using VoIP.ms trunks, and you want to configure that for them. Instead of going through every single one of each tenant, you configuring the trunk with credentials and such, you can create one single trunk from the main system to VoIP.ms, for example, and you can
Sub-account in our system. So it's called a
yeah.
sub-account in our system, but yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you're able to have that one big highway, and then you configure your routes inside of that main system of VitalPBX. So you share those routes with every single tenant, and you assign the DIDs that you have for those tenants directly to each one of them. So you're able to do that one single configuration, and then just share what you want with those tenants, allowing you to make less work on the configuration side of things. We're also remote work ready. As I mentioned, VitalPBX is cloud capable, so you can install it on a cloud environment with any VPS service provider like Google Cloud, DigitalOcean, Vultr. We also have a browser soft phone. So this is based on the WebRTC technologies. We call this application Vitsy. This allows you to have your extension directly from your browser, and you're able to send messages, share screen, do audio, video calls, conference calling, all directly from your browser without the need of doing any separate installations for each machine with a soft phone. And this will work on any device, so this can be run on your laptop, your tablet, or your mobile device as well. And as I mentioned, we do have that OpenVPN capability, so you can turn your VitalPBX server into an OpenVPN server. And I'm sorry if you can hear a dog barking in the background.
The joy of working from home.
Yes, yes. Somebody else is walking their dog right in front of the house, so he's a little bit protective. We do have that OpenVPN capability to allow you to create a OpenVPN server and connect your different end clients through OpenVPN. And we're feature rich. So we have every single feature that you would expect from a PBX, such as call recording, it's IVRs, queues callback, voicemail transfer, call diversion, Strong's VoIP ready, a call center. There are so many features that they get out of the page, but you are able to get a lot of them, or most of the features that you expect from PBX right out of the gate. As well as our different commercial add-ons that will expand the features capabilities for your PBX. Now, how do you get VitalPBX? That's very easy. You can download it today, no compromises. So if you go to vitalpbx.com and in the download section, you're able to download and select where you want to have your VitalPBX installation. And we will give you the instructions on how to install it. So there's no compromises, no fees for you to download and install VitalPBX and start using the different features that we offer. So when it comes to the commercial options, we do have a couple of licensing options that will allow you to move forward with your VitalPBX installation. So we have the different licensing plans that will license multiple commercial features for VitalPBX. We do have different tiers like the Enterprise, Call Center, and Carrier Plus. The Carrier Plus giving you the most features for your buck. Or you can also purchase individual licenses. So if you're interested in just one specific commercial feature, you can decide to get a one-time payment option for just that one commercial feature. So you're able to purchase a license just for one of the commercial add-ons that we offer. And with all of this, remember to get in touch. You can send us an email to sales@vitalpbx.com, and we will be able to assist you from there and help you with any questions or comments that you might have about VitalPBX. And you can reach us and ask us any sort of question. And with that, I say thank you. And once again, there we have that sales email. So back to you, Philip.
Thanks, Joseph. It's a very nice presentation. I like the I like the design that you took in your PBX. It's really worth to go have a look at it. It's very convenient and um, I don't want to say user friendly because it's a little bit technical, but it goes on the user friendly sides of the softwares.
The spectrum. Yeah.
UX, UI. It's very well thought. So. I really recommend that you go see Vital PBX, at least trying the free version of it, so you have a glance of what you can have, and don't forget to use VoIP.ms Trunks on it.
Yeah. Of
Of
course. Of
course.
course.
Um, Thanks again, Joseph. Just for the one that wonders, we will send the video recording after to everyone, and also the contact detail of Joseph and myself as well. So just make sure that you can reach out. Um, yeah. So
Yep. Perfect.
I'll share my screen on my end too. So this one, here it is. Let me know if you can see my screen.
Yeah, I can see it perfectly.
Great. So, about VoIP.ms, drop it down a little bit. So about VoIP.ms, we are a Canadian company. We are based in Montreal, in Terrebonne, more specifically. It's a little city really close to Montreal. We did found VoIP.ms in 2007, in the really early stage of voice over IP. Like democratization. We provide a vast range of telephony features, enhanced communication features, all sort of. We offer a little bit of hosted PBX capabilities, but we are well known for our SIP trunking solutions. We offer DIDs in more than 1,500 rate centers and counting, so it's even more now. I think it's more closer to 20,000. We offer DIDs in 60 countries. We are adding more, so we will have an announcing about the countries. We will have a lot of new countries coming up. International calls in 125 countries, almost A to Z. Toll-free numbers, call conference, SMS, MMS, and much more. So we have a 99 satisfaction rate, a state-of-the-art customer service, like I said, a wide range, compatible and certified device manufacturer. So we have we are the solution for your SIP trunking and your hosted PBX solution. But for a hosted PBX, it's more all the thing that you could do in conjunction in the mix with advanced PBX like Vital PBX. So I'll talk about it a little bit later. Mostly for the SIP trunking in this case. Vital PBX have a lot on the PBX side. Why VoIP.ms? Fully hosted, feature rich, bring your own solution, Vital PBX or any other, but specifically here they have all under one umbrella solution. So it's really interesting to have a mix between us and them, and pay as you go. Or certified partner. We partner with a lot of the manufacturer, all the biggest brand of on the market in the phone industry: Fanville, Grandstream, HTech, Poly, Yellen, VTech. That's the phone, that the endpoint. But you need to have a PBX in the middle, so that's where Vital PBX comes in, and VoIP.ms for the SIP trunk. About our feature or security features, it's not only this, but mostly two-step verification, call encryption, email notification, foreign IP card. So make sure that you can select specifically from which country people can access your accounts, and along calling area. it's all a little feature here and there that makes the all security experience better and safe. So your account, it can be managed with confidence, either from your employees or you directly. So all this together makes it better. A little bit about our SIP trunking solution, and also we have a powerful API that you can leverage. We offer a wide selection of POP. We have more than 50 server located across the globe, mostly in Canada, United States, but we also offer point of presence in United Kingdom, France, Amsterdam, and Sydney, Australia. So we have a global presence. So if you have local customers or local offices in overseas countries, you can connect your PBXs directly to these point of presence to optimize the communications. We have an API, very powerful. It's very complete. You can buy the IDs, use it to send or receive SMS. You can register your PBXs or the endpoint. You can retrieve your voicemail if you use us for the voicemails. You can transfer the IDs. Can manage all the feature that we are offering. You can use it for reporting, and also we have a complete and comprehensive documentation that you can use to develop your own APIs connection with VoIP.ms. A little bit about our business model, so you will understand a little bit how we offer our service. Our service is prepaid and pay as you go. Self services, we have we accept credit card. Um, most of the credit card, Visa, Mastercard, Amex, blah blah blah. Also, we accept wire transfer. We offer an auto replenishment feature, so make sure that your account is also always running, that you never fall under the negative. It's fully contractless, and we also offer free porting in Canada and United States. It's free porting for local DIDs and toll free, just to make sure that not for international DIDs yet, but we offer porting for international DIDs. But there's some depending the country, there's a cost associated to it. A little bit about the success story. A couple of customer that we serve, to give you an idea. Our main market is SMB enterprise. We serve well both markets. Just to give you a little bit and a little overview of the customer we work with. There's Russ, Icon, Health and Fitness, and cPanel are three big brand in the market in the enterprise grade world. All these company are using VoIP.ms for either their internal communication, their headquarter, or to serve all the offices, branches, or store branches across the country. Just for Toys R Us, we offer the service for them for all their 82-star and also their call centers. So depending the need that you have, VoIP.ms is geared to work with you, small or big. It, we can achieve it. A little bit about VoIP.ms team. Here is my team, is our team. I'm here in the middle. VoIP.ms team is a brilliant team of more than 50 employees with very deep VoIP expertise. The average seniority at VoIP.ms, it's more than 5 years. So that give you an idea of the expertise that we did build in over the time. VoIP.ms offer 24/7 technical support through chat, ticket, or emails. We are also geared to support everybody in North America in French and English and Spanish. We have a complete wiki knowledge base. A lot of our customer like this wiki to configure all sort of devices. Um, or YouTube channel with a ton of tutorial now. Sorry about that. Facebook group community that you can talk together. So if you have a question or a challenge, you can ask other VoIP.ms customer to understand maybe how they did achieve one project or one way to configure things. I will share this presentation to everybody after the webinar. There's a couple of useful resources, VitalPBX blog about the PG-SIP SIP trunking on VitalPBX using VoIP.ms, and also the VitalPBX configuration guide that we did put in place when VitalPBX and VoIP.ms did certify their solution together. You can use the promo code VitalPBX when you sign up at VoIP.ms, and you will get a $10 bonus on your first deposit. It will be available for the next 30 days, so feel free, just use VitalPBX promo code, and it's gonna be a $10 on the first deposit. That's my contact detail. You can take my email, take my toll-free numbers. You can reach out to me whenever you want. I'm the sales director here. If you have any question, I can assign you. If you want to get on board, I can assign you an account managers and to get you in contact with our onboarding team. So feel free. It's going to be a pleasure to help you with our services. That's it for me. That's pretty short on my end. I hope that was clear. So I don't know.
It was pretty clear to me.
Yeah, nice. Um, I don't see any question right now. So if there's any, I can wait a minute, but I don't have.
Yeah. I can see questions have been posted on the Q&A section.
Okay.
Yeah. With regards to VitalPBX, I can see here one of the questions. It says, does VitalPBX comes with a white label option? Yeah, we do have a solution for white labeling. We actually have two solutions for that. One of them is more costly than the other, but it will depend on the type of business that you're looking to perform. So the most costly one would be the white label program, where we give you a custom ISO that already has your own branding, your own logos, colors for your VitalPBX installation. This is what you would be using if you're looking to distribute your own PBX solution. So if you want your customers to download the software and install it on their own servers with a PBX solution that has your company's branding included in it, that's where the white label program will come into. But if you're looking to use the multi-tenant solution and do a PBX on the cloud sort of service, we do have the branding add-on module, which comes included with the Carrier Plus licensing plan. And you can also purchase individually. But if you're doing a PBX as a service on the cloud, you're most likely using a multi-tenant solution. And that comes with the Carrier Plus, so that already comes included. No need for any extra purchases. And this allows you to upload your logos to your VitalPBX installation, change the main colors, change the application name, login footer, login colors, and texts. And with the Carrier Plus licensing plan, you also get the extended feature called the Branding Plus, which allows you to change the application names for the Sonata suite, which is a suite of applications that are designed for enterprise and call center. And also, you can also change the application name for Vitsy, which, as I mentioned, is our WebRTC browser-based soft phone solution. So this is a more affordable way for you to do white labeling if you're looking to use VitalPBX as a service. Then I also have another question here. Does VitalPBX have a dialer? Yes, this is a new product that we just released for VitalPBX. So it is part of the Sonata family of products. It's called a Sonata Dialer, and this will allow you to upload a list of contacts and create campaigns based on that contact list. And whenever the agent logs in, calls are automatically assigned to that agent, and they are able to build up forms and enter information based on that call, and the calls can be then rolled out automatically without the need of dialing every single contact individually. So it is a very interesting progressive dialer system. Then we have another one. I do not quite understand it completely. It says, if you're purchasing license add-ons separately, how do you increase the number of calls? Is there an add-on for that? We do not base our business model on the number of concurrent calls or the number of extensions. Whenever you have a licensing plan, or you purchase a starter license, which is a one-time payment license that you can acquire, you immediately unlock unlimited extensions. So the number of extensions will basically be limited by the hardware on which you install VitalPBX on. We always recommend, if you have like the highest end server, you can have up to 5,000 extensions with a VitalPBX server, and that's mostly an asterisk limit rather than a VitalPBX one, because software-wise we do not limit the number of extensions for you.
It's really good to know, because a lot of PBXs on the market are based on concurrent calls, so it's a different way of selling it. And after that, it will also be limited by your SIP trunk provider for the
Yeah.
concurrent call. With VoIP.ms, you can ask. It's the basic by default. It's 25 per DIDs for incoming, and 10 for outgoing, but that's the default values. If you need more, if you go with VoIP.ms, you just can reach out to us, and we will increase the limit depending the use case. But most of the time, we just increase the limit when requested.
Perfect. Perfect.
Do you have other questions on your list?
Yeah, I can see them here. If you on Zoom, if you go to the bottoms
I don't.
at the bottom.
I went there. I just don't see them. So for
Okay,
whatever
I
reason.
see. I
So
see.
I'll let
It's on
you
the.
continue.
Okay, perfect. I will continue because I can see we have quite a few questions here. Does VitalPBX comes with a smartphone app? Yes, we do have a smartphone app. It's called the VitalPBX Mobile, which you can download from the iOS App Store and the Google Play Store for Android. We're also coming with a new solution for smartphones as well in the very near future. So stay tuned for more news around that.
I was about to ask the same question myself.
Yeah, there you go. Then let's see. We have another questions. What are the recommended bandwidth and equipment recommendations for the client side of PBX in cloud solution? So from what I get here, what are the specifications for a server on the cloud? It will depend on the number of concurrent calls that you're trying to achieve. We do not have any specific set, since every business will vary on their usage. But what I always like to recommend is the maximum, based on different tests that we have made. So the maximum, the highest end server that will suffice you for VitalPBX to give you that 5,000 extensions, or even 100 tenants, whichever one comes first. Um, you would have a 16 core CPU machine with a at least 32 gigabytes of RAM and at least 4 terabytes of storage. So this will give you, this is like the highest server, and anything above this will not will be using the law of diminishing returns. It will not give you higher concurrent call count,
Just
or
overkill.
any higher processors. It'll be around the same. So, and this is mostly an asterisk limitation rather than VitalPBX per se. But yeah, with 16 cores, 32 gigabytes of RAM, and at least 4 terabytes of storage, this will be the highest top end server that will give you those 5,000 extensions or 100 tenants. And then in terms of bandwidth, that once again will depend on the number of calls that you're looking to have. So bandwidth will be extremely dynamic on the type of calls, and calls nowadays are just kilobytes, and bandwidth has mostly become a non-issue, since bandwidth has become very accessible nowadays.
Do you have a recommended cloud provider that you like whenever somebody is asking you which cloud provider I should use when installing VitalPBX, like, I don't know, Vultr or AWS, or I don't know.
Hmm. We personally do not have any preferred ones to recommend, since many customers have different benefits with different cloud providers. The one that we mostly use personally for different tests and such is DigitalOcean. We are even available through the marketplace, so you can easily create a what they call a droplet, which is their different virtual machines. Um, you can easily create a VitalPBX droplet directly through the DigitalOcean marketplace. So this way, installation is quite fast. That I could recommend that one, but you can choose any one of your preference, and we do have the instructions available through the download section and through our wiki, which is wiki.vitalpbx.com, and you're able to install VitalPBX on any one of your preferred services.
Great, thanks.
Um, do you provide pricing in Canadian dollars? This is in parentheses they put VitalPBX there.
Yeah,
No,
unfortunately for
all of
VoIP.ms, it's only US, so that's probably
yeah.
why.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, all of VitalPBX pricing is in US dollars as well. So that's the currency that you will find. Um, Here somebody says VitalPBX. Why should I use VitalPBX versus some of your competitors? Oh well, VitalPBX compared to different to a different competitors um, would be easier to understand. It's a little bit more intuitive than some of the other solutions. Other solutions I see. I'm not gonna name names just to not play that game. But some of the other solutions are very like menu based, so you see a lot of drop down menus with a lot of options, and it can be more difficult to navigate through. And if you come from the telephony world and know your communications, you will see that VitalPBX has that workflow that will provide you with very easy configurations for the your unified communications and your PBX settings. And you can scale up with different features through the add-ons. And I believe that not a lot of the other competing software is multi-tenant capable. So that is one of the strengths that VitalPBX also possesses.
Well answered.
There you go. Trying to be politically correct.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do you have a list of IP phones you provide the config files for? We do not have a specific list right away. That is something that's a good idea to have on our website. So we'll note that down to have a page of all the phones that are available through our phone provisioning system. But we do support all of the major brands, as you saw through Philip's presentation. We do have capabilities for Yealink, H-Tech, Fanville, Poly, Snom, VTech, also other brands like Flying Boys. We also have
Alcatel, Lucent.
Alcatel Lucent Enterprise as
Yeah.
well. So we do have a lot of the bigger brands and most of their models that they currently support. So you will find yourself very comfortable in that position.
So you do
Let's see.
offer remote provisioning for devices.
Yes, correct. We do have that's a commercial module that we offer. It's available through every single licensing plan, and you can or you can get it individually as well, and you can provision as many phones as you want. Then we have some of the complete questions here. It's in the case of PBX in the cloud, can you set up one PBX serving multiple worldwide locations? Yeah, since once you have a VitalPBX on the cloud, you have that public IP address, and you can connect that way. You can also use FQDN, so a fully qualified domain name, which is our recommended way whenever you have a cloud-based PBX set up. And you can connect from anywhere in the world. And if you want to block specific countries, let's say that you have nothing to do with Australia, for example, and you do not want any connections from there, you can use our Geo Firewall add-on to block any connections from that specific country. Nothing against Australia, though, just as an example. I see the questions lowering down, so I'm just going to not take more time here. Is there a tentative release date for version 4? So for those that do not know, we're currently on version 3 of VitalPBX, and version 4 is our new version, that the one that I mentioned, that is based on Debian, and it has a lot of the improvements on the PBX side of things, and bringing all of our new features are coming through version 4. Right now we do not have a specific date for version 4, but we're looking to release it by the end of this year, and at most on the beginning of the next year, as we're running some tests right now. Let me give you a sneak peek. We're testing PHP version 8, so we're going through every single module, seeing that nothing is broken, just to give you an idea on where the process is at the moment. And migrating every single application to a new version of PHP can be a little bit time consuming. Do you have a hosted demo instance to try out? We do not have any hosted demos personally. We used to do that, but a lot of people try to break it as soon as possible. But you can, as I mentioned, and you can download VitalPBX for free directly through our website, install it on a virtual machine, and try every single feature out. You can also try all of the commercial features. So you can install all of the commercial add-ons directly to your VitalPBX installation, even if you do not have a license. And you can use all of the features for every commercial add-on, even without a license. The only limitation when you do not have that license is the number of objects that you can create within the commercial add-on. So for example, if you want to try out the multi-tenant, you can easily install that multi-tenant add-on to your VitalPBX installation and use every single feature, create a fully featured tenant. And the only limitation when you do not have a license is that you can only create that one additional tenant. But you will be able to try it out. There's no time limit on it, so you can test it to your heart's content.
Or you can, if you don't want to have a hosted, you can install it on your laptop or
Yeah, on DigitalOcean Vulture,
browser.
run an instance there. You can use the cheapest one for $5,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
you will be able to try out all of the features easily and not worry of anybody else um, uh, ruining your testing. Um, and then I will leave this as the last question. Is the version on DigitalOcean fully functional multi-tenant version? So VitalPBX always parts from the what we call the community version. So the community version is VitalPBX simply without any licenses applied. So there's no special installs for multi-tenancy or any other features that come from the different versions that we call the Enterprise Call Center or the Carrier Plus. There's no difference on installation. We always part from that community version, which is basically VitalPBX without a license, and then you can install all of the add-ons. And depending on the license that you apply to your installation, will dictate the version of VitalPBX that you have.
Great. So I
Okay,
think
so
it's wrap it up.
yep. I think I will leave it on like that.
Perfect. So as said earlier, I will send a recording to everybody who registered to this webinar today with our contact details. So feel free to reach out to us if you have any question about VitalPBX or VoIP.ms. It will be a pleasure to onboard you with our services. And any last word to say, Joseph?
Yeah, no, I simply thank you very much for having me here today, and I really appreciate the time we have taken here. And I thank everybody that came to this webinar to learn more about Vital PBX and see what we have to offer. And I hopefully we will hear more about everybody here soon.
Great. Thanks for your time, Joseph, and thanks for everybody that joined us today. And have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you.